that's my final review on day one. Hello everyone, my name is Zach. I am the traveling man, and if I look a little bit tired today, it's because I am. I didn't sleep well tonight because of the excitement that is cruise day. That's right, today I am embarking on my next cruise, and I've been so excited. I don't think I've been this excited for a cruise in quite some time, but y'all have been real excited about this one. Back in September, I went over to Greece and sailed on Celebrity's new Celebrity Apex and fell in love with Celebrity. So I was like, I have to try more Celebrity, and I do have more Celebrity cruises booked in the coming year and years. But today I'm going to sail on Celebrity Apex's sister ship, Celebrity Edge. So I'm here today in Fort Lauderdale. You can see here behind me. It's actually very chilly this morning. Florida is having a cold snap. They're having the coldest temperatures that they've had in about 10 years. I think it's like 45 degrees outside this morning. I'm all ready. It's just 9:30 though, so I'm ready a little bit early because I've been awake all night. But here in just a bit, I'm going to head over to the port and we're going to get on the Celebrity Edge and come along with me. We have 7 days of fun in the Western Caribbean, and I want to take you all along with me because Celebrity, in my opinion, is amazing, and I want to see what the experience on the Edge is like compared to what the experience I had on the Apex, which was the best cruise I've ever been on. So if you're ready, come on, let's get this chilly cruise day adventure started. On board, and immediately we're able to come to the room. I am staying in an Aqua Class suite this cruise, so this is 10-222 here on board the Celebrity Edge, and it's a very beautiful room. Looks a lot like the room I had before when I sailed on the Apex. It's pretty much the same layout, but I get more perks this time because it is a suite. It's an Aqua Class suite, and I'll talk more about that later, what that is. But yeah, here's a quick look at the room. Very nice room. I'm very excited about this room. Let's go look at the bathroom really quick. Turn the light on here. It's outside. Very nice. Oh, and it smells so clean. It's so nice. Look how big the shower is. I'll do a full room tour per usual coming. That'll be in a separate video. Just wanted to show you all a little bit about this room. Because it is an Aqua Class room, they do have special showers. So it's actually a rainfall shower, but it also has the, I guess, the water jets or spouts or whatever you want to say here on the sides that'll spray you from all angles. And there's also a handheld thing as well. They have updated, or a little bit better, I guess, quality shampoos, body lotions, and things like that. It's actually the same type of stuff that they had in the concierge class that I stayed in on the Apex. But yeah, this will be my home for the next 7 days. The best part of the room, no doubt, is the infinite veranda over here. You can look out over Port Everglades today, Fort Lauderdale. And let's go ahead and put that's the shade. The window doesn't seem to want to come down. All right, so the window's not coming down. They might be cleaning. See how it's wet? So we'll look at that later. But let's do a quick look here. You can see a Princess ship over there, Celebrity Summit right there. Over here is the Allure of the Seas, Royal Caribbean. And then in front of us, I think, is another Celebrity ship. Maybe the Equinox, I think. My first time here ever in Port Everglades. My first cruise out of here. My first time on the Celebrity Edge. Super excited. Everyone is just so nice. Like all the staff I've interacted with so far, everyone's been lovely. I did go to guest services first thing to try out that thing I tried out last cruise just to see about an upgrade. They did have availability, but it was like thousands of dollars. So I was like, no thanks. And they actually told me, they're like, well, you're in an Aqua Class, you're in an Aqua Suite, so you actually have a better room than the next category of suite anyway. So we you have perks. You get to go to Blue, the restaurant. So they said it's probably good that it's so much money and you don't want to, because we think you have a better room. So that was good to know. Yeah, so it's actually almost 15 to 12. So we didn't actually start boarding till 11:30, and I guess that's a little bit later than normal. They said around 11, but then they kept, all right, 10 more minutes until 11:30. So not too bad. I did arrive at the port earlier than my arrival time. I was supposed to arrive at 11, but I checked out of the hotel, got there at about 10 minutes after 10 o'clock. There were already a line of people. They actually let the people come inside the port terminal because it's so cold outside. So there was a group of people sitting. But the same time I got there, they're like, okay, go on up and start checking in. Check-in was a breeze. They wanted to make sure I had, this is as of the end of January 2022 when I'm sailing. So I had to show that I had a negative COVID test. I also had to show my vaccine card and my passport, as well as my C-Pass. Your C-Pass is what Celebrity will send you ahead of the cruise, usually on their app or on your phone in an electronic form. And that's just sort of your ticket that they scan. So once I showed all that, I was in the boarding area waiting to board. Now I'm on board, and y'all, let's get this cruise started. I am elated to be back on Celebrity. I can't tell you how excited I've been for the past couple weeks. I've been just crazy excited for this cruise, and I'm glad that the date's finally here. So I'm probably going to unpack a little bit here in the room, and maybe run upstairs and get some lunch. And then we'll look a little bit around the ship and get ready for sail away this afternoon and evening. And we also have to do muster drill. I did my safety portion of muster drill, the part that's on the app, like watch this video, watch that video. I did that in the terminal, but I actually need to go to my muster station, which is the Cypress restaurant. So when I go to lunch, I can go over to Cypress and do my muster. But y'all, this is a good day. I'm really, really happy and really excited to be on the Celebrity Edge. Oh, one more thing to show you here. So all the tickets for all the excursions that I booked ahead of time online, because I had onboard credit, so I booked several excursions through Celebrity. They're here in the stateroom, ready to go here when I got here. Also, they provide a couple of masks for you, and also some Celebrity Cruise branded hand sanitizer. So they hook you up. There's also some what looks like little snacks, but I think these are all for pay. Yeah, they are. Here's the private bar menu and how much everything costs. So those Pringles are $3, and that bar is, the con bar is $4. Man. On the main resort pool, as they call it on Celebrity, and as you can see, very few people out here so far, and there are very few people in the buffet. I'd heard reports before the cruise, some people said they heard from corporate, I don't know how, that like 850 people were all that were going to be sailing on this ship, which has a full occupancy, I think, of like 3,500, so like 800, 850, less than 900, we'll say, probably all expected in terms of guests this week. Now, as of the time of recording this, in late January, early February of 2022, masks are still required on all indoor spaces on board the Celebrity Edge and all Celebrity ships, just like most cruise lines are doing right now. Celebrity does provide you with these masks, and they're a little bit different than they were last time. Before, they sort of felt sort of like satin or something. It sort of had a very smooth texture to it, but this is actually more of a cloth mask, and it feels like there's more layers to it. So maybe they've upped the protection of these masks. But at any rate, I love the Celebrity mask, and actually I've used for several months since I went on the Apex, the Celebrity mask, because I love it. I love the look and the feel of it. But when you're outdoors, you don't have to wear a mask, of course. So I'm outside and not wearing a mask, and actually we've made it to 60 degrees today. So that is very chilly and cool for Florida standards, but it actually feels pretty nice being out here in the sun. Boy, I tell you, they weren't horsing around when they built this ship. It's beautiful, just like its sister Apex. Back in the room now, and I think, yeah, now we can bring it down. Opening like a big window, and I can already feel the nice cool breeze, the 60-degree day in South Florida coming in. So here on deck 10, toward the aft of the ship, so you can see back there toward the aft, and then here toward the front of the ship, you can see the magic carpet up there. You can see the port down here, Port Everglades, bringing all the supplies in, bringing the fuel on, getting us ready to set sail this evening. It is now 3:30, so it's been a bit since the last time I spoke to y'all. Just been enjoying some time on board here. We are about an hour away from sail away, and because I am in this Aqua Class suite, I did want to go up and check out the spa here on board. If you stay in the Aqua Class here on Celebrity Cruise Line, you do get access to those thermal suites for free. So they did show me the whole spa, and some of it looked pretty cool, I will admit. So they're like, we're having this raffle for $500 toward the spa, 4 o'clock. I never win anything. I'm just not lucky like that. I don't even know why I'm going, but I'm gonna go and just keep my fingers crossed that maybe I win something. I didn't win anything. I don't know. I kind of feel cheap for going, but I am going to go to that. Then at 4:30, we're going to be sailing away. Y'all, it's really good to be back on Celebrity. I love the Celebrity Edge, the Celebrity Apex. Book a cruise on one of these ships. The Beyond's coming out soon. The Ascent will be the 4th in the series. Book a cruise on any of those, and you won't regret it, especially if you book in Europe. So go ahead and book right now. That's my final review on day 1. It's now 4:20 p.m. Time for ships to start departing. And first out, it looks like Princess Cruises, and I don't really know the name of the ship, but Princess Cruise Ship. They're the first one out this afternoon. All the other ships are still in port. So I think we'll all be leaving here pretty soon. The captain just came on and said that we will be leaving shortly. I do notice that there's still some work going on down here, though. So I don't think we're leaving immediately, but in the next few minutes, I assume we'll be dropping the ropes and heading out. So you got the aft thrusters giving us a little bit of thrust there off the pier. And we're going to back up a little bit into the turning basin over there and turn around, and then sail on out of Port Everglades. Good evening, everybody. It is now almost 8 p.m. and I have been living my best life here on board the Celebrity Edge. So earlier, after we sailed away, beautiful sail away, right? After sail away, I was like, you know what? I'm going to make this embarkation day really special, and I'm going to go take advantage of my spa amenities that I have as part of the Aqua Class. So I went up to the thermal suites, and y'all, I feel relaxed. Like, that was cool. I love it, and I'm probably maybe go back every day and at least spend 20 or 30 minutes just in some of the rooms. That's really, really cool, and I couldn't believe how relaxed I felt when I came out of there. So it's now about 10 minutes till 8 p.m. and I'm about to go to the specialty restaurant for Aqua Class guests. So there is a restaurant, it's called Blue, and you can only eat at Blue if you are staying in an Aqua Class room. So that's a very high perk on this ship. Now there is also Lumine. Lumine is only for the retreat guests or those guests staying in suites, but Aqua Class is the only class that gets to dine at Blue, so it's very exclusive, and I'm very excited to try it out. One of the reasons that I got this room, and by the way, I originally didn't book this room. I booked a I think it's called a porthole veranda, so just an actual, if you've heard about the Celebrity Edge, this infinite veranda is the typical balcony on the ship. Most of the balconies are like this. I know some folks like the traditional balconies, and there are some on the back. They're called sunset verandas, and there's some, they're like cut out of the structure of the ship, and they're called porthole, like deluxe veranda, and it's an actual balcony. So I originally had that, and I will be honest, and just totally front with you all, I never sail for free. I always pay for my own cruises, and I paid $1,100 total. That's solo. They didn't even charge much of a solo supplement for me this cruise. It was so cheap. That's the most affordable week-long cruise that I've probably ever taken solo. So don't let anyone ever tell you that Celebrity is not affordable, because if you look at for those rates, you can find them sometimes, and you can absolutely get on Celebrity cheaper than you can any of the other cruise lines. I don't think I could have taken another cruise this week for that amount of money. So that's what I originally booked. So how am I in Aqua Class? Well, I did the Celebrity Move Up. That's sort of their upgrade bid program, and I did bid and ended up paying, I think my bid won at like $400 or $500 more to get into this Aqua Class. So I still paid significantly less money getting into the Aqua Class via the Move Up than had I booked it originally, the Aqua Class. So I said all that. I know that's a lot, but I just wanted to say that I'm so glad I did, because I've been enjoying it so far. And I just took a shower for the first time in that bathroom, and y'all, that is awesome. That shower is cool. I like it. I feel relaxed. I feel rejuvenated. I already feel on vacation. The stresses of travel have all like faded away, and I feel good. And also, I realized I said that Blue was specialty restaurant, and I didn't mean that you have to pay extra to eat there. If you are Aqua Class, it's included in the price of your room. So it's not like you just have the ability to pay more to eat dinner there. It's actually included in your cruise fare. So I just wanted to clear that up for you. Let's go try it out.